Right, everybody, good afternoon and welcome to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. There it is. Welcome to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Here we're on the ground with the FSS Embraer 175 today. Pretty crappy day here in Pittsburgh. We got some low ceilings today, and actually, let me make sure that this is live time. Okay, no, we're good. So this is the freeware scenery again in Pittsburgh. I'm actually pretty glad that we had a when we made it, we would have gotten to Pittsburgh on the last stream after the crashed simulator. I didn't have the scenery downloaded, and I forgot about how terrible the stock scenery is. So we're here in Pittsburgh. Wow, look at this! I didn't realize it had internals, but yeah, this is Pittsburgh right here. This is pretty much what you get right here. Berg Sports Bar. That's funny. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize that we had the inside here. But yeah, so welcome to Pittsburgh, guys. Like I said, good freeware scenery. We got good sceneries all around today. We got a good freeware scenery here. Payware in Dulles, payware in LaGuardia as well. So we're gonna have great scenery all around the board. Okay, Matthew, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Holden, what's going on, man? How are you doing today, sir? Hope you guys are all doing well. Yeah, sorry about no streams over the last couple of days. I had some online training that I was in for my current airline. And also my sim was just down. After the last stream, had to do some troubleshooting to figure out everything with why it crashed and everything. Turns out I didn't have my drivers installed from AMD. And I really thought that I did have them installed, but turns out that I didn't. Shout out to Nathan for the help there for helping me figure that out. But yeah, so I had to install the drivers, so the sim's running pretty smooth now. We're back on pretty much high settings and everything, so flying along today. Oh, awesome. Just off the network. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I am going to be on the network today, heading down Dulles. Looks like we have ATC, I think, all the way, actually, as of right now, so that'll be fun. Limp, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Said good sceneries in all the airports. Let's just hope you can make it to land there. I think we will make it to land there this time. I do think so. Quill, what's up? Welcome to the stream. What do you mean, let's not crash this time? What did I miss? If you go back and watch the last stream, it basically just, my sim crashed like halfway through the flight. And it was because I didn't have my drivers installed. But we're back. We got the drivers installed, and everything's running pretty smooth now. So I'd get on the network. The dog is in surgery, so I have to leave when she gets done. Oh, shoot. Okay, well, yeah, hopefully your dog is doing good, man. And, yeah, no worries. It's totally understandable for you to be off the network in that case. Let's get the plane. Let's get some life going here. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 green lights. The alarm and the triple chime. And then, it was a little too early for the screens, I guess. Let me see here. We got 5 lights there and the caution lights. So, whoa. Okay, everything is looking good. We can go ahead and start up the APU, so we're going to go ahead and do that now. And with all that being done, we're going to also start loading up on that sim. Brickyard 3679 heading to Washington Dulles today. Can you call Eddie Hall for the pushback this time? Oh my gosh. One man show. He can do it all himself. That's funny. Yeah, we got the Eddie Hall pushback mod. Lunar, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today, sir? What is the countdown for, then? Alright, looking good in here. Good, Lunar, good stuff. You got any more fun work travel or no? Go off runway 28 right here in Pittsburgh today. get some boarding from GSX as well here. Just wants an update.
Boarding requested.
Trego. We're gonna load everything. Some fuel. Purchase a new computer, no more laggy 24. All right, nice, man. That's awesome. Mic sounds better. Did I get a new one? No, I just fixed the filters and stuff since the last time you were probably here. I think it's been a couple of weeks. So. In New York right now, leaving to the Caribbean tomorrow, finally on vacation. Okay, nice. So you're going straight from the New York to the Caribbean. Yeah. Limp, I still just cannot get Twitch to connect. I don't know what's going on with Twitch. I just can't get it. I don't know. I can't get it to connect in the multi-streaming with OBS. But we appreciate Lunar coming over here, even though we know he hates YouTube. He'd much rather be over on Twitch.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Passengers boarding starting.
Lunar, I feel like Streamlabs might be like blocking it or something. Because the way I have to start streaming on YouTube is weird now too. Like I used to be able to just control everything through OBS. And I pretty much can. I can link up the stream and everything like that. But whenever I hit go live, it brings up or whenever I hit start streaming, it brings up a Streamlabs like pop-up. It makes me go live through Streamlabs. And then I have to go to my YouTube thing and click go live on my actual YouTube stream. Which I never used to have to do before. There's a lot of extra steps. I think Streamlabs is blocking it because if I wanted to go live, I could multi-stream through Streamlabs to Twitch, but I'd have to pay it's like $30 a month for Streamlabs. So I'd have to pay for that feature, so I think it's blocking it or something. So it's different now than what I used to do. So I honestly don't know if we'll ever get Twitch back or not. And like there's no just like native Twitch function. Like I can't just go to Twitch. Like I could go to YouTube and just click go live and like stream whatever. But I can't go to Twitch and click go live on Twitch anywhere. Like you have to start it through OBS. Oh, really, Limp? Great. I'm glad I didn't update it because there's probably a bunch of issues with that if I hadn't guessed. Would we have pit approach or is that complete? I think it's Dulles has ground tower and no, there's ground tower in the center online, so that'll be fun. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Lunar. Unless we started offsetting the cost of that, but I'd be in the hole if I started paying to stream. So yeah. All right, we've got our clearance here, Pittsburgh to Dulles. It'll be pit 5 departure. We'll select pit 5 departure, maintain 5,000. There you go. 1987, so I think it's a Cleveland Center. It's 875. It's 875. Call for taxi. So no, we don't have to call for push. 0405 or 0. Squawk. Squawk that. Let's see, we got, we're going to Washington Dulles today, and we're going to be Brickyard, 3679, 3670. 2A right, pit 5 departure, fly that, arrival, Looking like we're expecting the center runway in Dulles. Dukes is the farthest 6. And the Gibbs 5 from Morgantown. So yeah, we'll cover some things while we're cruising a little bit today. We'll cover some stuff about what's coming up here at the end of the month and everything, and what to expect streaming wise. You know, I will Twitch not to work anymore, right? I might have done that with your last stream. What, you made my last stream crash? You were sick and tired of me. He was done hearing my voice, he said. That's what he meant. Alright. And typical, by the way, Pittsburgh's IFR, Dulles is VFR. That is so typical. 360 on the taxi fuel, 200 for the landing fuel. We got to... Oh, shoot. That's why it wasn't in there. I was like, why isn't that in there? I forgot because I didn't have the stuff. What's it called? We got cleared to go up to flight level 290, but we're going to stop at a 250. All right, while that's doing that, we can go ahead. We're going to climb up to 5,000 feet initially. We're going to go to the plan phase. Pit 5 departures, radar vectors. We'll expect a southbound turn to the Morgantown VOR. And then in on the arrival, the Morgantown VOR actually starts the arrival. Down pretty much right at the airport. Right beam the airport, and then turn us to the north for a southerly landing. So that all looks good to me. You ever find out why you CTD? Yeah, what's up, man? Virtual Autopilot, welcome to the stream. I didn't have my drivers installed, which was pretty silly, I guess. I thought that I did. I did not have my drivers installed, my AMD drivers. So yeah. That'll do it, as they say. Noob move, yeah, man. Oh, I thought I did. I remember. I could have sworn that I did, but noob move. All right, there we go. We got all that stuff ready to rock and roll. Flight level 290. We're gonna go to 250 instead. Winds up there, 272 at 54. 272 at 54. And we got 310 at 0.81, 310, 0.81. So all that stuff looks good. 281 on the runway heading. Right now the wind's in Pittsburgh. We got the ATIS here, 340 at 3. Almost calm. And WDT for the altimeter. And with that all being done, guys, I think we're pretty much ready to rock and roll here. Let's go ahead and shut the door. And we're going to go ahead and get the rest of these lights on, get the beacon light on. Careful, push back in default channel. Oh, shit. If I do this, I've noticed if I do this before I prepare for pushback and departure, if I do it manually, they actually work and they do close. I'll be battling with this for the next little bit here.
Locking gear.
Nice. Virtually an autopilot. No, I see that I need an update, and Limp just let me know that it's the big one. So that'll be a fun update whenever that happens, whenever we download that. All right, quick little pushback.
Exiting from editing mode.
Release parking brakes, please.
Go and release the brakes.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Turn engine number 1. Let's get the N2s rising. Oil pressure starting to come up. I assume that's the light off. ITT starts coming up, fuel flow, temperature. And one's going to start turning here in a second. There's the N1.
Please set parking brakes. Waiting your confirmation
Brakes
for
are
a good
set.
engine start.
And we do have good
Cockpit
engine
to
start.
ground.
You guys can kick
We have a
rocks.
good engine start.
ITT
You can
line
disconnect.
resets. That's a good engine start.
Unlocking
Good.
gear.
Mama Florencia of Chile.
Tow truck disconnected.
It
Bypass
looks
pin
like we'll turn
removed.
to the south there, so we'll bug the 180 heading.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Looking good. That looks like 2 good engine starts to me. It's good. Go auto brake RTO. Flaps to 2. Overhead panel. We go auto brake off, and nose taxi light can come on. Just like that, we are going to go ahead and start taxiing. Right off the nose there. No takeoff data. We're going to actually go ahead and put the radio in calm 1 now. This is all uncontrolled until you let's see.
Delta 532, radar contact, altitude.
7,000 feet, Delta 532.
Delta 532, resume normal speed, comma maintain, football 410.
Normal speed, climb 410, Delta 532.
Center, good afternoon, Brickyard 3679.
Brickyard 3679, clearance center, runway 28 right, taxi via Tango, Bravo, Bravo 1.
Tango Bravo 2 right. Tango Bravo. I think I said your whole trip Bravo. Yeah, I know. He does sound British, and then the Delta guy sounded foreign too. I will go auto throttles and been flying this plane a lot. I'm assuming you're liking it. Well, we'll talk about that a little bit more in cruise, but I mean, I'm really just, I feel almost like obligated to fly this plane right now.
Quiver Center, JetBlue 1023, we have information, Sarah.
Any other plane would almost be a waste. You know, like a
JetBlue 1023, thanks for Sierra. Descend via the Tribe 4 arrival, landing south for Cleveland altimeter 2997.
Descend via the Tribe 4 arrival, landing south, the altimeter 2997, JetBlue 1023.
It looks like he's really loud. Like I said, I almost feel like obligated to fly this plane to just get as close as I can. Alright, let's tell them what we're ready to do. Consider Brickyard 36 minutes short of 2 right.
We got 3679, turn left heading 190, runway 28 right, clear for takeoff.
Left turn 1902 right, clear for takeoff. Alright, 190. So we'll just get the extra 10 degrees there. That is all set up for us. And we're clear for takeoff. Let's go ahead and get some togas in the chat, boys. Welcome to Pittsburgh, Sussex. Let's get some togas in the chat. Let's boogie on out of here. Cheerio. Good day. Alright, spool them up. And take off.
Taking off.
Let's check.
Good one. Rotate. Positive rating.
Here's coming up. Quarter feet, no turns below 1700 on the 5 departure. We'll go ahead and go and start that. Flaps on.
Brickyard 3679, radar contact, the altitude.
Coming through 3005, 60.
3679, thank you. Clear direct Morgantown, Mike Golf Whiskey, common maintain for overall 270, that'll be your final.
Up to 270, we actually think 250 and direct to
Yeah, 250 is fine.
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and go nav mode direct to the Morgantown VOR and direct Morgantown 250. Go autopilot on. And it's like that was a pretty good departure. Got off speed there. I do like the fact that you're flying from the FOC. Yeah, I'm trying to keep it realistic, and like I said, just kind of trying to get ready. Yeah, I mean, one of the things I wanted to talk about was just kind of what the next few weeks are going to look like. Hoping you get the new rig on Monday, but it won't be until Tuesday, so you can replace it. Yeah, the earliest. Now hold this part. Holden, are you off the ground? But yeah, so in terms of the next little while here for me, we're going to basically have taxi now, I'm running Monday. He's just like that. Holden's just different. But going home for Thanksgiving. Well, kind of. I'm going home tonight
Good
for the next
day, Air
couple days,
France
so we'll be
637 Tango with you.
streaming over the
Air
next couple
France
days.
637 Tango, Cleveland
Come back
Center.
up
Good
here for my
afternoon.
last
Maintain
2
portable
days
350.
of work with my current company.
Surface level 350, Air France 637 Tango.
Coming up on 10,000. Get the stereo light off. Get all these lights off. And so yeah. Anyways, last 2 days flying at my current company on Thanksgiving. Come back up here. Might be able to sneak a stream in after Thanksgiving. So this is probably going to be the last time you guys hear from me until a day or two after
Hey,
Thanksgiving.
Cleveland Delta 601. I'd like to go up to flight level 320 so we can stay out of the top.
And then
Delta 601, come on, maintain portable 320.
after that
Flight level
stream,
320, Delta 601.
I go to ATP CTP to do that. So you won't hear from me for about a week or so. And then I come home from that. I don't know if they're sending me right to training or if I get to come home first or not. But then, you know, it'll be pretty much very sporadic streams from basically December 1st till like the spring, because I'll be in training and stuff like that. So won't hear a ton from me over the next little while here. But yeah, just so you guys are kind of up to date on that. Did you see the primary NTSB report from the MD-11? No, I didn't see. I saw the pictures. Just letting you pictures of the engine coming off, you know, on the runway and everything. It's just terrifying to see that. Other than that. Yeah, I'll definitely keep you guys updated through Discord and everything like that. And we'll definitely be,
FedEx
be in touch
57
that way.
Heavy, Cleveland Center, so I gave you 2-1, right? Would you prefer 2-2 left?
Yeah, I had program because I knew you screwed up.
FedEx 57 Heavy, runway 22 left, taxi via Zulu.
Yeah.
22 left, 5 Zulu, thanks.
Yeah, like that's just like unheard of, especially in today's, I don't know, it's like how good maintenance is and everything like that. How does it fall off? Crazy. Yeah, I have Discord on your phone. You can check in and say hi. Yeah, I do. Yeah, of course. I'm not saying that I'm never gonna say anything. I just meant in terms of streaming. The content is gonna be very few and far between for the next few months. Never. American 191. I've honestly never heard of that one. I've heard of Delta 191 microburst. Plane had 92,000 hours. Jeez. No, I'm excited to be able to bring some actual jet experience back to the streams and stuff. Things that I learned from training. We'll definitely keep in touch through Discord and stuff, but like I said, it's going to be
57 Heavy on after
some of the last
Joe Lou,
streams.
runway 21, correction, runway 22 left, clear for takeoff.
Alright, Joe Lou 22 left, clear for takeoff, 57 heavy.
American had engine pylon separation, but it was due to faulty leads. Well, we'll see what this ends up being. There's your kid for the first Mayday of the day. We're gonna be just like, I don't think we're getting out of this. The Delta guy was saying he wanted even higher for ops. On the way to Dulles, but we won't be here for too long. We're gonna be on the way down soon. Let me see. I think you can get the latest from there. So we got information Oscar going into Dulles. 180 at 3 knots. 10 miles. 070, so 7,000 broken. 000 on the altimeter. Expect 19 right, center, left.
Cleveland Center, good afternoon. US Air 7339 is
From a maintenance perspective, it seems like
14,900 for level 200 direct exit.
Too far spread out. Instead of having short inspection intervals, they were far apart. Yeah, I mean, you know, you get to
Sector 7339, Cleveland Center, hello.
90,000 hours, you'd think maybe they'd tighten up the inspections a little bit there. Is that kind of what they were missing? Just that they were just too far apart? And of course, we'll see. You know, I mean, obviously, NTSB's gonna do what they do, and they're gonna find out everything they can find out. Oh, look at that! Getting nice and clear here as we get closer to Dulles. That's just how it works. It's just always nicer in Dulles. Weather's always better in Dulles. Ridiculous. That's so funny. It's actually so realistic too. Just be cruising like in the tops, and then like all of a sudden, as you get closer and closer you get to Dulles, it's nicer. The Jack's in the
57 heavy radar contact,
at 80 hours.
Passing 2,900.
Thank you, resume normal speed, climb maintain, portable 350.
Normal speed 350, FedEx 57.
Number 312, Charlie Lima, Indy's closed, frequency change approved, yep.
Beautiful up there.
Agent 48, Cleveland Center, hello, radar
I
contact,
saw
that's
Captain
40 miles
Canada was
northwest Kalamazoo,
today.
climb
He
maintain,
was
portable
going to
390.
Newark, I think. He was an A300 or something.
Delta 532, amend altitude, maintain portable 330, that'll be
this
your
plane
final.
works fairly well in 24, but I have to take the time to learn it.
Maintain 330.
It's just they're collecting dust. Well, I'd like to give it a shot in 2024, honestly. So we might.
Brickyard 3679, contact to Washington 133.72. Bye bye.
3372, Brickyard 3679. So yeah.
Delta
Alright, let's make sure.
601, Indy's closed, relay services terminated, frequency change approved. Yeah.
33725. Yep. 133725. Wash Center, good afternoon. Brickyard 3679, flight level 250.
Brickyard 3679, Wash Center, hello, descend me to Gibbs 5, arrival heading south. The Dulles, altimeter 3000.
Alright, 000 and descend via Gibbs 5, Brickyard 3679. Nathan, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. He said performance looks better. Stream is definitely, it's feeling better. It's feeling better, Nate. Appreciate the help. Flip flop Friday on bats and all the controls over Europe.
829 Golf.
Yeah, true. Flip flop. Alright, you said descend via. So I think we are good to drop it down.
I'm sorry, it was for November Tango 50.
Flight level 240, we're good to drop it down to by Jim V 210. So let's set 210. And get this going down here.
Delta 7223 to DC Center.
Limp, you hate that kid, don't you? He's kind of a too. I was hoping so badly he'd have an English accent. Yeah, I wouldn't mind trying it out on Batsim or on 24 there. But we'll see.
Yeah, 1997, launch center, hello, climbing, ready to contact, climbing team, level 210, clear direct Reagan.
210, repeat the direct, please.
Direct Reagan.
Direct Reagan for United 199.
Delta 7223 to DC Center.
FedEx 1532, contact New York Center, 125.3.
Just ignoring this kid.
125.
Oh my god.
FedEx 15.
So Jimby at 280 knots too at once. Okay, we're through that though. We're below let's get down to 17,000. And it does want us at 280, so we'll go ahead. Let's see if we can do it this way. Go manual speed. Start pulling it back to 280. And then I'll go change it to descent.
United 14 with you, coming to 300 to 3000.
So I'll probably change it like this.
You have 14 heavy, watch center, ready to contact,
There you go, yeah,
340.
280 on the speed. Moving down to 17,000 by Abby, or Tabby, and the kicker is at or below 16,000 at or above 4. Gotta be careful with a plane like this with it being so manual, not having any VNAV.
125.3, times 415, good day. JetBlue 232, New York approach, 125.7. 125.7, Sky 3670 down, we closing up to spot on Unicom, and then there's the tower out at Dulles.
Right over Unicom, Sky 3670.
Sir, 89 Gulf Whiskey, D center offline, ready to service, surveying change.
There we go. It's starting. Will we get to will the Dulles Tower be open is the question. 3442. Will the Dulles Tower be open by the time we actually get there? You know what? Let's do this. You know, since it's going to be one of my last streams of the month, let's give out... Where is it? Oh, here we go. Let's give out 5 gifted memberships. Billy TD, Fred, Andrew Day, and Stryker. Welcome. There's something else I wanted to do. Let's start a poll. Here we go. Alright, there's a poll. Will the tower be on by the time we get there? I'm voting no. Oh shoot, why did just... Are we for real? That's awesome. Keep this coming down to 14,000. do a flyby of the tower? This is the deal here. Why? Okay, I just lost my chat. This is so frustrating, dude. I should have never. This is. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's make sure we're still descending, which we're obviously not. Descending. We'll do 3 degrees on the way down. We're coming up on Iggy. That'll be 14,000. So we gotta hustle down there. And we're just gonna set 6,000 for the bottom up. We don't have to sit for the start. Like right there, I just can't see it. Here we go. Alright, I got it back. Kinda. I mean, I jerry-rigged it, but it's back enough. Alright, well, since tower's not even online... should we play by the rules, or should we take a direct to nukes? I guess we'll play by the rules. We'll stay on the arrival. Because there's some traffic coming out of there. That's the only reason. Alright, give me 2 seconds. I'm going to go get some water and I'll be right back. Coming through 10,000, setting up for 250 knots. We'll get our lights on and the stereo lights going back on. We're locking back in. 1,000 to go, coming up on 6,000 feet. Gibbs will be at 6,000. And then, like I said, we're going to kind of make a U-turn here. To the north to land south. It's been 6,000 till Gibbs, and then we can take a descent after that. We'll stick with the center runway is fine. I did want to see what gate they parked at. Get to Dulles. No. Dulles. This flight parked at gate Charlie 18. So Charlie gate. I'm not sure where that's at, honestly. Okay. Still on C concourse down at the south end. So yeah, actually landing on center runway would be nice. Mallet, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Will you be a part of the testing group for the E-Jets VNAV update? As of now, no. I did reach out to them and they said that they were good for now on testers, but maybe having some more openings coming up soon. So I felt, hopefully maybe after I'm done with training and stuff like that, I actually have more to offer for them anyways. So yeah. No, looks like it's winning the poll at 62% of whether or not we think Tower will still be on by the time I get there, and they're not. Tower is off. Oh my gosh, guys, we are just we're just ATC repellent is what we are. Fly Guy, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Hate that. You plan a flight based on ATC being online by the time they get off. Yeah, by the time we get there, they're just off. That's just what they do, man. That's just what they do. We're gonna pull the speed back to about 210 knots. We don't go as far, and let's descend down to like. Let's see, let's descend down to like 4,000 vertical speed.
Dulles traffic guy 305 will be departing runway 30.
Dulles traffic Brickyard 3679 and right down the center. We're gonna go ahead and activate the speeds because we'll be manual speeds until we get to that point. On our way down to 4,000 feet. Let's just take a heading at this point, and we'll just do that 011 heading for now. We'll go VLOC and we're gonna have to go ahead and set some things up here for the approach. 111.3. 113 for the nav frequencies. 191 final approach course. How about 30 flights to E-Jets in 24 since we last chatted? Pretty comparable to 2020. It's Trey, by the way. Oh, okay, man. Nice to see you again. And okay, so 2024, it's pretty comparable. You think it's not too far off to anything? Crack will be at 3,000. Let's keep coming down to 3,000 here, and then we'll take a base turn short. So far, so good. Looks like we're number one to the. Let's go ahead and get a right turn coming. Dulles traffic brickyard 3679 and a right base. Like a 100 heading for now. 4 to 3. Always a lot to look at when you're coming into Dulles. I always like when they start getting you low and start putting you in downwind and whatnot. There's the field right there. Go ahead and arm the approach mode. Be flaps 1. We're going to continue. Right turn, heading. Why is the heading bug moving so big? That was actually really nice. Not quite there. It's moving like 10. It's moving 10 degrees now. What changed? It's really nice now. Localizer is capturing, and the approach course just reset for some reason. Nope, give me heading mode. Go back to heading mode. Why did the approach?
2,500.
191 approach mode. Localizer's captured.
Dulles traffic at 305 at 2,000 for 3,000. I'll be turning back on course.
All right, let's go normal speeds. I guess NC speed, call it. Laps to 2. Dulles traffic brickyard 3679. About a 1910 Dulles. Final approach fix is Femco at 1,500 feet. Give me any DME or anything here. Alright, we do have Volanta up and running, so we can get some landing rates in the chat here, boys. What do we think? We're going to grease this thing, or is it going to be a slammer like we're so accustomed to here? Let's go flaps 3, gear down. Oh yeah, baby. Butter this bread. Let's go. 112. All right. Flaps 4 and flaps to 5. Dang, we got some low landing rates in the chat here, boys. I'll see what I can do. We're going to exit left when able. And we're going to the Charlie gate so we can take a little bit if we need to. Let's go ahead and, yeah, there's no VREF speeds. Oh, shoot, because I forgot to set them. All right, well, we're going to aim for green dot speed. Just going to go from there. Auto throttle's coming off. And autopilot's coming off there as well.
1,000.
Bit extra juice in there. Okay, a little bit of stutters. I do have the graphic settings on high though, so that could be part of it. This is a pretty intensive, you know, got some pretty intense scenery here. We're going to the nation's capital, and it's a payware, so a stutter or two is warranted, I feel like.
Approaching minimums. 20. 10.
Okay. We'll see about that one. I don't know. It sounded firm, so. Reversers are out. I'll take the next exit. We're not in a hurry to get off here.
Auto brake.
It hopefully sounded more firm than it actually was, so we'll see. We'll take Yankee 7. We're going to take Echo, which is down here. We got to go on the other side of this terminal here. So let's go ahead and slow down for just a second here. We'll get those lights off, inspection lights, side lights, strobe lights come off. APU can come on. Ooh, flaps coming up, and trim back to 4. And just like that, welcome to Washington Dulles, everybody. Washington Dulles traffic, Brickyard 3679, clearball runways back to the gate on Echo. Let's go.
No takeoff.
Yeah.
Left.
This is like a maintenance area, like a long-term storage area maybe for planes. Sometimes they use set up the de-ice pad up here as well. Full ends. Oh shoot, I don't even know if ground is actually on or not. Looks like they are on. Once tower got off, I totally forgot to even check for ground. I will take one of these Charlie gates right here. It's supposed to be Charlie 18 down. Yeah, it's up long there. Alright, we'll go ahead and stop it there, set the brake, and APU's on. Let's go ahead and kill the engines. And we got nose light coming off, seatbelt stereo light coming off, beacon light coming off. And we'll go ahead and crack the door open. We don't need no stinking ground. Heck no, we don't. Ooh, park job, not too bad there. Universe Stuntman, welcome to the stream. How you doing today, sir? All right, let's take a look at Valanta. Let's see how we did. I'm going to go ahead and log off of there. We're going to end the flight. Give me that. Review the flight, and let's check it out. Statistics 77. That was an absolute greaser. Let's see who was closest. 95 from Holden. Probably Holden then. Does anybody else have any double digits? No. So yeah, let's go. Not too shabby there at all. All right. With that being done, we're gonna go ahead and file a new flight. Holden again. Yeah, maybe Holden's the new predictor. I think Limp is out. I think Holden is in here. No, what? Brother. I typed in LaGuardia and it corrected its. I typed in LaGuardia 3704, 3497. Let's see, we'll do 3704. We'll go new flight. We're gonna go from Dulles to LaGuardia. What did I say? 3407, I think. Here, 3704. 37. 3704, we're in a 175 once again here. E175 dual class. And let's go ahead and generate that flight plan. And we'll start with the boarding here momentarily. I released it to Holden. Popping into streams on Kick and YouTube. Me, just hanging out, man. Just doing a good stream. It's been good so far. Everything's been good. No crashes. So that's all you can ask for, right? Let's go to flight details. We're going to go ahead and do a new one here. Add Port Surgery flight plan 3704 to LaGuardia. Go ahead and hit that departure. Probably runway 30 here in Washington Dulles. Condition is dry. Hit that, calculate that, and we'll get the GSX boarding started. Hopefully it's not going to do B-boarding first. Okay. We're going to connect with as 3704. Oh, I didn't actually file the flight plan. My bad. File the flight plan. There we go. Now we're filed. We're gonna go to the route page, and we're gonna actually go back to the radio page. We're gonna go standby on that. Just go and see what we're doing. We're gonna delete that current flight plan. Yeah, Universe, because I have, ever since I updated my, reset my PC and everything, I have not been able to multi-stream onto Twitch. You may or may not know, I did multi-stream before with a free, add-on, but now I have not been able to do it. So. I was just curious as to what you were using to multi-stream. 30 on the Jacoby 4 A-guard transition. Going into LaGuardia once it's on runway 22. Taking ILS, sure. And on the Proud 2 arrival from Spain. Funny thing is, when you go to ask this guy for pushback and taxi, and you ignore him on the way in. Yeah, I was thinking about that. It's gonna be, it might be a little awkward, but he'll get over it. He'll get over it. Okay. Let's go ahead and step through the flight plan. We're going to head out of here on the Jacoby 4. Jacoby 4 says climb maintain 3,000 feet, which is already set for us there. Runway 30 to be a 301 heading initially. So we're going to go ahead and...
Do you want to deboard crew?
Whoa. Yeah, it's going crazy right now. I don't know what got it into. Wow. It's usually so hard to do this. Why is it intense now? Oh, there we go. So is it, if you click it up there, Okay, if you click it on the top, it goes in between 1s and 10. That's good. 301 heading initially, and then we'll be radar vectors to Riggins. So radar vectors to Riggins, Jacoby, Rim, Rise, Doctor, and then A-Guard, Speak, Vector to the ILS runway 22 going into LaGuardia. Let's see weather, ATIS. Arrival runway is runway 22 in real life and in VAT Sims. That's good. We know we can't trust what real life says. It's gotta be what VAT Sim says. Yeah, we're gonna be like, hey, ground, can you get push to start? Let's see if he's even on anymore. After I just disregarded him. 2162. All right, let's call him for. See if he gives us any attitude. We call him for a. Whatever it's called. Clearance. Hey, ground. Hope you're not watching the stream today. Most likely not watching the stream. Ground, hello, Brickyard. 3704. Look for IFR to LaGuardia.
Brickyard 3704, Dulles ground, clear flight across number 2, standby.
Dang.
Rear wing 69 or 67, no further ATC available, monitor advisory has been flight.
That's definitely because of what we did earlier, bro.
Monster Unicom, thank you very much.
The fueling truck is on its way, that's a first. Looks like we're just left with New York approach.
Rear wings 29er, 904, heavy clearance advisory to copy.
Rear wing 294, ready to copy.
Rear wings 29er, 904, you're cleared to Louisville International Airport via vectors to the Richmond VOR, Romeo India Charlie, then as filed. Climb maintain 3000, expect flight level 300 in 10. Departure is offline, squawk 6543.
Rear Center 4, go to Richmond VOR, climb to 3000, FL3, 003. Squawk 6543.
Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
Rear wing 29er, 904, read back is correct. Do you want 19er left for departure?
Rear Center 4, affirmative, I'll take out.
Rear wing 29er, 904, roger. Just let me know when you're ready for taxi.
Passengers boarding starting.
Hello, Captain.
Brickyard 3704, have your clearance advisory, copy.
Ready, copy 37. It's gonna hold your
Brickyard 3704, you cleared to LaGuardia Airport via the Jacoby for departure. A-guard transition, then as filed. Climb maintain 3000, expect flight level 210, 10 minutes after departure. Departure is offline, squawk 2122.
Departure checks completed.
Jacoby 4, A-guard 3000, 210 and 10, 2122.
Brickyard 3704, read back is correct. Push start your discussion and call me at the west side for taxi.
Call you at the west side for taxi, Brickyard 37. Alright, 2122. So 2122 on the squawk. 3000 we have set, A-guard 210 and 10. Alright, we're gonna go ahead.
Air Canada 224 at the west side of the ramp on Delta.
Canada 224 heavy, runway 30, taxi via Yankee 11.
We'll taxi via Yankee 11 for runway 30, Canada 224.
That guy going on in the background. Look like I got fuel. 7,000 is good. Perf, let's just make sure we have this all done. 360 and 200, that's set.
Push start your discretion.
210. And winds now are 275 and 52. That's close enough for me. We're gonna go back to 310 on the speed here unless they give us something else. Take off in it. Let's just make sure we have this all right. We're gonna do 301 on the takeoff course, and everything else is good there. Let's see, wind in LaGuardia, or wind here right now is 180 at 3. So that's all set up for us, ready to rock and roll. What is this? For multi-streaming on Twitch, anything else, try lowering your bitrate on your second platform you're streaming on. YouTube is your primary, have 550. And for Twitch, as your secondary, have it at 4,000. Okay. Pretty good. The guy repeating the clearance back before you was nervous, you could tell. Do you do that on a daily? Yeah, it's even easier out of here usually for us. Capital 1 departure, radar vector park. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so we're good to pretty much push back here, I do believe. Get United to do it, and we'll go ahead and get the door shut. Overhead panel and sterile, fasten seatbelt signs on, and red beacon. Come on. No. And we'll go back to FMS mode, FMS 2. It's all set up for us, and everything is looking good here. I believe we are ready for push back.
Canada 224 Heavy, no further agency available. Monitor advisory, have safe flight.
Canada 224.
Alright.
Canada 224 Heavy, firm, no further ATC available. Monitor advisory, have a safe flight.
Good morning there on 123, just small 8. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Oh, let's make sure, let's get the Volanta thing ready here. Plan a flight, add a flight plan. Dallas to LaGuardia, should update.
Spirit forwarded to taxi runway 1 right.
Locking gear.
Universe, I don't know if you're still here or not, but like it won't even connect. Like whenever I go to connect to it, it just says like reconnecting.
2994, runway 19er left, taxi via Juliet 1.
Just never really works very well.
Spirit 4, taxi via Juliet 1 to runway 19er left.
Alright, that's pretty good. Just a little bit.
Exiting from editing mode.
You ever try saying bye-bye like the Europeans do after you're getting hit after they're shut? Bye-bye. They do always be saying it like that.
Commencing push. All engines clear.
Shot it once and then it didn't come very natural. What else sounds like that? I was thinking of something else that like only the Europeans say. I feel like cheers is like something that only Europeans can say. I feel like we can't say cheers. I'll hear people say it on the radio sometimes. They'll be like, ah. Yeah, like whenever I start the stream and I click, like I have the multi-output,
Brewing 2994, no further ATC available. Thing. Monitor advisory.
And whenever I hit it, it like just doesn't. It says like starting stream, and then it'll count like 2 seconds, and then it'll say.
And have a good one, brother.
Dang, he did not say have a good one back, bro. That's crazy.
Please set parking brake.
Parking brakes are set.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Got a good start on 1. Let's go ahead and turn 2.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Unlocking gear.
Yeah. We all know that you'll have good takeoff data.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
All right, looks like we got a good start on 2. Let's go ahead and drop the flaps. Auto brake RTO. Coming overhead, we'll go nose light on and APU off. Say that we're all done. It's going to yell at us. We're going to start rolling here. Sounds good, Holden. No worries. It's funny, sometimes you'll watch on the other side of these gates, like over by that tower there, when the heavies get pushed back. Sometimes they push them the wrong way, and then they have to pull them back in and like push them back out. It's pretty funny to watch them do it twice. Ground Brickyard 3704, we are ready for taxi.
Brickyard 3704, runway 30, taxi by Zulu, Yankee 11.
Zulu Yankee 11 to 30. That's the first taxiway right here. Could have given him a spot number there, but he's not busy enough for me to give him a spot number. He knows where I'm at. Copy the Twitch stream key on your OBS. Yeah, so I primarily stream to YouTube, and then I was trying to link the Twitch stream. So yeah, I did the Twitch stream key and everything like that. I don't know, do you have it so that like you just click go live once and it starts everything? Left turn, Yankee 11. We're going to go up on 3442 here in just a second. Typically, once you get on Yankee 11, they don't tell you to ever switch to tower, so typically you just do it on your own. Oh shoot, you get out of state. We're just going to go ahead.
Brickyard 3704, no further ATC available. Monitor advisory, have a safe flight.
Thanks, you too. See ya. Alright, let's get out of here. And Dulles traffic, Brickyard 3407, taking runway 30 for departure on the Kobe 4. Dulles. Alright, so let's get all these bad boys on. Now, what do you say we get out of here, boys? Let's get some togas in the chat. And here we go. Oh, it actually doesn't have takeoff data now? Hang on, let's see if we can whip something up real quick. There we go. For whatever, you have to like look at it a second time for whatever reason, but here we go. Toga. I don't have ATOM. I had another one. Is it free? I'll try it out if it's free.
80 knots.
Check.
Good one. Rotate.
Rotate. Let's get out of here.
Positive rate.
Here's coming up. Okay, thanks, Universe. Alright, through 400 feet, we'll go heading mode. And it said expect to turn to 320, so we'll go ahead and do that then. And let's go right turn 320. Let's click up here, see if I can get it to do the thing there. Coming up on 3,000, let's say, wow. They gave us up to 10,000. There we go. All right, flap one. And flaps up, climb check will enable. And let's get a little turn. Let's get a turn like to the north here. Okay, thanks. I'll check it out here in a little bit. And give me direct to Riggins. And we'll go ahead with nav mode. All right, looking good. Yeah, this departure takes us way out of the way. Takes us all the way over to the east, and then kind of up the coast. I guess it's take us way out of the way. Definitely out of the way. Alright, we'll go autopilot on. And just kind of let her rip here. Direct to Riggins, and we are out of here. Let's go up to flight level 210. Let's see if this is the same. Yeah, there's, look at that, you could do, oh, interesting, okay. Dallas traffic pre-car 3704, depart the pattern of the east, last call. 22.8. Next one's just going to be the frequency going into. It's probably the CTAF frequency. That's probably all that's going to be on. Got some oceanic frequencies online. Do be free to join me and them sometime between tomorrow and Thanksgiving. I'm sure we'll be doing a lot of flying. I'm off work until after Thanksgiving. Ooh, nice. Will I be able to join you guys? So I'm actually going home, so I'm not going to have my simulator until after Thanksgiving, probably. So maybe. Well, you know what? We'll be home. Let me see. When will we be home? We'll be home probably Tuesday night. So maybe I can sneak a stream in on Tuesday night and maybe a flight. Maybe we can do a little flight on like Tuesday. Because I'll be home Tuesday night. and then I'll be working Wednesday morning and Thursday, which is Thanksgiving, and then going home for Thanksgiving, and then come back the day after Thanksgiving. So that's kind of the schedule for now. So maybe Tuesday would be the day, Tuesday or Wednesday. Maybe like Wednesday afternoon after work or something like that. Pretty long verse of the day today. I'm gonna get it up here once you get through 18,000 feet, and I won't leave it up for too long because it covers up like a third of the screen. Be happy with the time you had. I'll be happy for the time I've been able to read Lunar's chat and you haven't been able to stream on Twitch. Yeah, is that weird for you guys being able to see what Lunar's saying? That's pretty funny. Lib's gonna will this universe's kid stuff to not work. Universe, can you, how does this work? What do I do? Multi-stream? Download for free. I like free. Let's get some likes on the stream also for not having any crashing. That's great. Tuesday night would be good, or would be great, or even Wednesday afternoon I'm good. Okay, either or would probably be what I'm thinking. Once I get the new rig, I'm going to join Delta Virtual, I think. Nice. That'd be fun. Full Delta Virtual, just climbing the ranks as soon as you get the new rig. I love it. All right, let's go verse of the day here. We're going to go verse of the day, Isaiah 43, verse 2. When you pass through the waters, I will be with you, and when you pass through the rivers, they will not sweep over you. When you walk through the fire, you will not be burned. The flames will not set you ablaze. Isaiah was a prophet of God, so he basically kind of just relayed what God put on his heart, what God would speak to him. He relayed to other people. He was one of the greatest prophets that there was, and yeah, let me see. I want to see what this has to say in Enduring Word. Only download the free ones. Don't touch the Altium app one. Okay. It's a good thing I'm not a moderator. I'm at a timed out universe. Oh my gosh. Enduring Word. It doesn't apply. Isaiah chapter 43 verse 2. So it goes 2 through 7. And the breakdown of verse 2 here is, Israel had and would have their trials, but we have ours also. Trials are inevitable. It doesn't say if you pass through the waters. It says when you pass through the waters. The text doesn't say when you walk on a luxurious padded carpet, I will be with you. It says God will be with us. In the toughest of circumstances, trials are varied. Sometimes we face water, sometimes rivers, and sometimes fires, floods, overwhelming fires consume. I think this is a good point too with Christianity in general. I feel like Limp, we all do. Yeah, you're too nice. I feel like sometimes as Christians it's like, oh, like you're a Christian, you know, think everything's going to be perfect. They're like, why, you're suffering just the same as me. Why, like, what's the point of being a Christian? Things like that. Like, oh, I thought being a Christian would mean I wouldn't suffer anymore or something like that. It's like, no, God never says that. God says we absolutely, positively will suffer. It will happen. But the difference is when we go through it with Him, when we go through the waters and we cross the rivers and we get burned by fire, right? He walks with us in those same fires, in those same waters. So God is so good. He walks with us even in the toughest of times and helps us through even the toughest of circumstances. And that's the difference of being a Christian and not being a Christian when you go through trials, right? Because people who aren't saved can go through trials just the same. But what do they put their hope in? They put their hope in Mother Nature, or I don't know, something stupid, Oh, I trust in myself, my own body, I'll get better. Yeah, okay, buddy. Whatever it is, like, whatever they find themselves putting their trust in, false god, whatever, some false idol that non-believers put their trust in. When we go through trials, when Christians, people that are saved, go through trials and tribulations, we know that we are going through it with God, the creator of the universe, the savior of mankind. We go through it with Him. So that's pretty awesome, and that's the difference, basically. So, Universe said this plugin will make your OBS look completely different, but it's the same OBS we all know. I'll send it in a second. Amen. Yes, sir. Amen. Okay, yeah. Let me see what yours looks like. Do you have Streamlabs at all? Oh. Auto ATC. Then be the Proud 2 3000. Let me see. What does the Proud 2 have to say? We're getting close. Proud 2 270. We're gonna be low. We're not gonna have to worry about an altitude restriction until Edger, which is way up on the horizon. So we're hanging out at 21,000 for a little while here, and we can turn the seatbelt signs off, I guess, if it's smooth enough. I'll be serving sandwiches. I think that's on the it's on the CRJ, I think. Am I downloading Stream Suite or Multi? Looks like I'm downloading Multi probably here. I'll work on that more whenever I'm off the stream. I want to delete the stupid thing I downloaded the other day, though. Yeah, this thing. And if I could get rid of the dock. I used to have Streamlabs a long time ago, but wasn't working well for me. Okay. Alright. We'll see, because I have Streamlabs set up right now. So is this software going to take care of like the chat and stuff too? Because that's the big reason why I have Streamlabs, I guess, is because of the chat and everything. Got a full load of controllers. Looks like right now it's just New York approach. Got another Brickyard right in front of us coming up from DCA at 21,000 pretty much. He's pretty close to us here. Literally straight ahead of us. Looks like I'm just seeing approach as of now, Lynn, but we'll see. I wonder if that's our guy. I don't think so. He said he was at 20,000 unless he's climbing still. Oh, he is climbing. Now he's at 25,000. So that's our guy right there. It has a pop-out chat deck. Okay. Does it have alerts and stuff? Because again, that's like my whole thing. Now, like if I have to reset all my alerts and everything, that'd be kind of annoying. But 325 for New York Center. Really? It's not popping up on VATSIM yet for me. Valanta. Yeah, Valanta does say New York Center is on. It looks like we won't hit it for a while yet, though. Unless you ignore him. Are we getting close? Because it doesn't... my VATSIM does not say that we're going to hit anybody until approach. And then Valanta says that... Valanta actually... So, look, this is what my Valanta is showing me right now. It's showing me that his center doesn't even start basically until approach, and we'll probably be underneath his center. Probably just be looking at approach by then. But... You have scenes, or is it just alerts you're worried about? Just like the alert, like I have alerts set up through Streamlabs. You might be able to, you might be right at ATC, such a small area, you might not even touch them, I guess. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, so we'll see. Set the vid DMs, okay, I'll check it out. I mean, I have basically 3 scenes. I have this, this, and this. I mean, I don't really... I can make those again really easily. I'm not too worried about that. But... And I'd have to probably redo my microphone settings, but I could probably just take pictures of them. Which I could actually probably just do now. Alright, I took pictures of my microphone settings, that should be fine. Let me see if I can find videos for you to follow the alerts. Okay, sweet, thanks. Do you get alerts through Appium or whatever? Altium? Dude, it's kind of a bummer too, because I want to fly for the Southwest virtual again, but like I said, I feel like it would be just like a waste of time flying any other airline or flying any other plane than the Embraer, you know? Alright, let's look up, let's start getting ready for our arrival and stuff. Gate going into LaGuardia, gate number 45 we're going to be at. So that's going to be, gate number 45. Like right there, Concourse B. Let's see, where's Concourse B? Like that, like right there. So that's jeez, that's gonna be our gate coming off runway 22. New York Center 325. He says he wants us, so New York Center, good afternoon. Brickyard 3704, flight level 210.
Brickyard 3704, New York, hello. Cross Corey at maintain 10,000. The altimeter LaGuardia 2996.
96 and cross Corey at 10,000. Brickyard 3704. All right, Corey.
New York Center, Brickyard 5773,
Oh, that's way out
out of
there.
18.7 on the crowd, too.
Corey is way out here, so he said to cross it at 10,000.
Brickyard
got like
5773,
20
New York,
miles to
hello.
go,
Cross Corey
maybe.
10,000. The altimeter LaGuardia 2996.
Yeah, it's probably about time.
96, cross Corey out of 10,000, Brickyard 5773.
And we'll start spinning it down here.
New York Center, good day, American 310, clock.
Seatbelt signs coming on.
American 310, New York.
Okay, so that's that. ILS runway 22. Let's
22.
see. LaGuardia, weather, ATIS, VATSIM information, India. 250 at 10.
Descend and maintain 8,000. The altimeter.
Gusting 17.
Descend and maintain
10
8,000.
miles. Broken 027. 2996. And ILS runway 22 approaching you. So we'll expect runway 22 going to LaGuardia here.
Center unit 1796, flight number 27 on the ground at Newark with Juliet, right for taxi.
Oh.
United 1796,
110.5,
runway 22 right, intersection Whiskey.
110.5
Taxi
is set
via
there. 110.5
Foxtrot.
for nav 2. And
Romeo
224.
Foxtrot,
Let's
Romeo
go
and
ahead with the landing in it. We forgot to do that the last few times here.
22
Runway
left,
heading is
intersection
224.
Whiskey, taxi via Romeo Foxtrot, Romeo Whiskey, 31796.
Temperature was 11. Wind is 250 at 10.
American 420, leave my airspace, Potomac closed,
And
frequency
everything
change
looks good
approved.
there. Landing speed should be in.
American 420,
212 on the mins.
Clear Concord 4, leave my airspace, New York radio closed, frequency change approved. G'day.
Go 220 and through that there we'll go 29er,
JetBlue
906.
1587, leave my airspace, New York radio closed, frequency change approved. UPS 901, Washington Center closed, frequency change approved.
Told you, he wanted us, man.
Lufthansa 7 Alpha Juliet, Washington Center closed, frequency change approved.
Lufthansa 7 Alpha to the frequency change approved. Thank you, good night.
American 310, climb maintain flight level 360, New York Center is going to be closing, frequency change approved.
Climb platform 360, 050, thanks for American 310.
Scandinavian 905, New York Center is closing, frequency change approved. Good day. ID and account 950. Brickyard 5773, sorry for the short period of time. Center's closing, frequency change approved.
There we go. Center's
Change
closing.
approved, and we'll coordinate with the company, United, or Brickyard
Unbelievable.
5773.
Coordinate with the company?
And
Oh, it's talking about us?
Brickyard
3704.
Brickyard 3704, same for you. Radar service is terminated, frequency change approved. Good day.
Pre-change approved. See you, Brickyard 3704. All right. Let's see.
United 3573, New York Center's closing, frequency change approved. Good day.
TTAF, LGA.
Jet speed 1, Center's closing, frequency change approved. Good day.
There we go.
Have a good one, and thanks for your service.
18.7.
Jet speed 1.
Virgin 1029, Center's closing, frequency.
Let me see, actually. Is tower on in LaGuardia? No. I think that guy in front of us. Oh, he's behind us now. He's at 13,000 feet and behind us. And we are at 13,000 feet in front of him. What's this guy? 5773. Brickyard 5773, you up? Just a couple of Brickyards. You want to stay on Streamlabs or interested in going to OBS? Well, I'm streaming on OBS, but like it's with Streamlabs also, I guess. It's like, I don't know, it's weird. We're just going to keep the speed up on the way in here. Let's just take a look at the arrival. We're coming up at Corey. Crowd. Where's ILS 22? We're going to have to go, we're going to break it off towards the river. We're gonna keep it coming down to like 4,000 or 5,000, I think here. I don't really know what would be realistic or not. So we're just gonna keep it coming down to, like I said, like 4,000 or 5,000, probably 4,000. We're gonna keep the speed up for now. What is this? I bet I knew it. I knew that was gonna be him. We're gonna do 280 for a little while. What did I say? What frequency was I using? 18.7. Started to think you're bad luck. GSX update now is cleaning crew. So I've heard, man. So I've heard. We're missing out, I guess. Yeah, I think we are bad luck, dude. I don't know what the deal is, but stereo light back on. We're breaking the 250 under 10 rule. Getting seated passengers on 175 in the CRJs. Oh, is that right? We'll be able to see some seated passengers. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, that was him texting me just there through the app. I told him I was up on 18.7 and I'll keep the speed up. He said he's pulling it back to 250, so that's why we're breaking the rule. I can go below 10,000 at that waypoint if you feel like it. Oh, Lim, I'm way ahead of you, brother. We were through that waypoint already anyways. So after Proud, we'll expect vectors, I guess, because Proud is a fly-over waypoint. So we'll have to fly over Proud here towards the end of this arrival right there. We'll have to fly over that waypoint. But after that, it kind of seems like it's... yeah, after Proud, we'll take a left downwind, or I guess it'll be a really right down for T2, but that seems to be, when Nathan was on here, he says follow the river. Seems to be kind of the case. 1,000 feet to go to 4,000 feet. And then, let's see, Yo Man, what's Yo Man at? Yo Man's at 3,000, so we'll stay at 4,000 for now. Found a vid for Streamlabs multi-stream, but it means paying for Streamlabs. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not, it's expensive, dude. Streamlabs Ultra is like $30 a month or something like that. Runway 22, Nate. Then runway 22. Would they keep you all the way to Proud? Yo Man is 22, really? It says Yo Man's 3,000 on the chart. Greco's at 1,900. I love that you know that, though. For runway 22. Does it say that somewhere? It says 3,000. And then Greco at 19. It doesn't look like it says anything different. Yeah, maybe I'll just have to kind of reset everything and just learn the new one. All right. Well, thanks for... How is it working for you? I mean, I guess you were the one who was using it. So, is it working pretty good for you? I'm excited to get some more snow on the ground. I love flying in the snow, in the rain also. I love flying in the rain. Love flying in the snow. And then I love simming in the snow as well. After Proud, go direct LaGuardia, then a 060 heading when you close. Okay. Yeah, I don't think this plane is ready for all that, so we'll probably just go direct LaGuardia on the vectors. How would you sequence that in the box? Would you just grab? Where even is LaGuardia? Oh, right here. Would you? I don't know if you do it. Take it from there. Dang, body of water are we over right now? Like the bay. There will be a time when you get type rated and you don't want to touch this plane ever again. After Proud, type in LGA. Oh boy. I don't think it's ready for this. Okay. Alright, looks like that did. Yes, Limp. Hopefully there will come that time. Works fine for me. I just need to lower my bit rates on YouTube and Kick. Okay. Nathan says sick. Yeah, I agree. How much spacing do we have now? Are we good to slow down a little bit? I feel like we're kind of probably cooking this guy at this point. Let's see. Keep the speed up till we get around the airport area. Flying over Mamdani land. Bridge looks good, from what I can tell. I wish it was a little clearer so we could see more. The city and stuff looks better now. Like, it definitely looks like the terrain level of detail, having that a little bit higher, object level of detail, whatever, makes it look pretty good, I think. Bridge looks a little awkward there. Sure, Universe. Yeah, if you can find one, I'd appreciate it, man. Thank you. So I'm curious, because it still has user there. So I think we're direct LaGuardia now. Yeah, we are direct LaGuardia now. Frames are a lot better today. Yeah, frames are a lot better today. What did you say? 060? So they put you in a left downwind for runway 22. Controller Nate. And you said if it's 2200, we can probably go down to 3000, you know. Too bad you're not flying a Learjet for a living. Yeah, good for you. Too bad for me, good for you. I think same thing. I think you called all of the Learjet operators were like, don't hire this guy, please. Let's go heading mode. LaGuardia traffic, Brickyard 3704, about 10 to the south inbound. Left down on runway 22. LaGuardia. Yeoman is the only 22 approach. Oh, you were saying... Oh. You were saying... I thought you were saying 2200. You meant that was the approach going into 22. Yes. Yeah, I'm sorry. There's the runway. Alright, we'll pull it back to like 250. We do want to activate the speeds. Alright, Nate, and then walk me through this here too. So we'll go ahead with, we'll go to VLOC. Not 191 anymore, we're 224 on the final approach course. Yep, that's the right way. Let me see if I can go faster. Capturing at 3,000. Flying over one of the stadiums here. Is this the Mets again? Can't tell. Delta it says on it. The Yankees maybe? Said to sequence this. Mets. Fly 040 heading where I go downwind. Okay. I think that's the field right there. So I feel like we're a little tight here. Beautiful though. New York skyline looking real good.
LaGuardia traffic, Brickyard 5773 is proud inbound on the ILS for runway 22. We're about 10 miles in trail of the company. LaGuardia.
There be activate vectors option you would press not modeled. Okay, so we're just kind of free balling here then. Alright. So we're down to 3,000. We could take it all the way out to Yeoman. Base at 2,000. Okay. I guess we don't have to take it all the way to Yeoman then. Let's just, we'll go down to 2,000. And we'll go down to 2,000. We'll pull the speed back a little bit. Speed 210, yeah, that's what I was just getting to. And LaGuardia traffic, Brickyard 3407. We're going down to 2,000, set up for a base, and down to 210. Way slower. Alright, we'll try to slam on the brakes. Get the speed brakes out. Okay, thanks, Universe. Really appreciate it, man. We'll go flaps to 1. We'll start the big, we'll just kind of bring this all the way around. LaGuardia traffic, Brickyard 3407, turn in left base runway 22. Get like we'll do 310 for now. I'm down with that. 2,000 feet is looking good. 200 knots on the speed. We'll start bringing it back even more. We'll go to flaps 2. Greco is at 1,900. That's our final approach fix. Glide slope intercept altitude. Maybe keep the speed a little bit here. Like a 180. Oh, he's on the right down. It's arm approach mode. Dang it. Localizer is capturing. Not too sure what it's doing exactly there. Alright, now we can maybe let it go back to that speed. Looking beautiful here coming into LaGuardia this evening. Let's go flaps 3, gear down. And LaGuardia traffic, Brickyard 3407, or 3704, turn about a 5-mile final runway 22 LaGuardia. Oh, that is a gorgeous picture right there.
LaGuardia traffic, Brickyard 5773 is midfield left downwind for, or apologies, midfield right downwind for runway 22 LaGuardia.
Follow the river when it's high ceilings at VFR. They do this vector when it's cloudy or low vis. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I was gonna say I was getting ready to go on the other side. He's like right there. He's really close. Where's he at? I was getting ready to go follow the river on that side. Oh, there he is right there. I saw him in the clouds. All right, we'll exit right when able. We're gonna go ahead and go misapproach altitude 3,000 feet since we got the glide slope capture, and we'll bring up the approach chart Off runway 22, we're going to be a left turn, like I said, when able, and we should be clear of all runways on the taxi back in, so that is good for us. We're flaps 5, auto brake is 2 for right now. Speed is all set up. Lights are looking good, guys. Let's get some landing rates in the chat. We've got Volanta up and running. We'll go ahead and click off the auto throttles, and we're going to go ahead with the auto pilot as well. That is a gorgeous picture right there, guys. Oh my gosh. 80 feet says Holden. Holy smokes, dude. I keep raising the bar on myself with these landings, unfortunately, so.
LaGuardia traffic, breaker 5773 is turning right base for runway 22, LaGuardia.
1,000.
That is a gorgeous picture. Sim is looking really nice right now. Hard to butter in LaGuardia, but it can be done. 7,000 foot runway, that's shorter. May have floated at 2 feet once. Nathan, does it fly at all like it does in real life? Like, does it feel anything? I mean, I know it's a sim. Let me ask you this. How does this compare to the sim, like the big sim? Flying wheels.
Minimums.
Landing.
$100. Sink rate 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Oh boy. Ooh, I don't know. I don't know. I got a couple extra flares in there, so I'm thinking maybe it might not be as bad as I'm thinking it's going to be, but we'll see.
Auto brake.
We'll go ahead and take the braking ourselves, take the next exit here. Looks like it's Charlie. Should I tell this guy there's a deer on the runway or something? LaGuardia traffic, Brickyard 3704, clear of our runways, taxi back to Ramp on Bravo, last call, LaGuardia.
LaGuardia traffic, Brickyard 5773, 5 mile final for runway 22, LaGuardia.
$210 says limp. We'll see. We'll see what that ended up being here. I'm not 100% sure. Didn't feel great about it, but we'll see. Alright, we'll go overhead. Get those lights off, side lights off, strobe lights off, APU's starting up. And flaps coming up, 345, and trim back to 4. Trim. Looking good. Nate says, haven't done any flights in the MSFS add-on, so not sure. You haven't done any flights yet? Really? Sounds good, Holden. Appreciate you stopping by, even with the dog. Hopefully she's doing all good, man. And good luck to you guys. Flaps, APU. What else you got? Radar. Didn't use it, I don't think. Other than for terrain. Transponder. What do you got for the transponder? Back to standby or what? After landing flow. Flaps, AP, radar, transponder. Okay. TRA to Altamont. Okay, let me see. Did it here? I just got T. I can just go to standby. That's all I can do. Okay, and I wanted to know too. Should have taken Kilo right there. We'll take Lima and then come back on Kilo. Sorry. With the APU, I know you flip it to on for a second first, but like, what's the purpose of that? And like, when do you turn it to start? Like, when do you turn it to start once you see the indication, or like, what's the process with turning the APU on? Got a speed brake lever disagree too. I don't know what that's all about. We're just out here for an afternoon stroll, I guess. My bad. I think it's gonna be one of these right here. What gate is it again? 45 we're looking for. Drunk driver. It's gonna be like right on the edge, I think, right there. We're gonna take this guy right here. I think this is pretty close. Oh, taxi light. Oh, we're clipping a taxi light. Oh, absolutely. Oh, is that gate? I think it said 45 right there. Jeez, what kind of... Still getting to the gate? Oh, really? So what do you do with it then? Why is it in the after? Why is it in the flow? You just turn it on? I will stop it there, set the brake. And taxi light coming off. We'll go ahead downstairs, get the engines on. Oh, there's... Oh, because I had the speed brakes out. That's embarrassing. All right. And with that being done, seatbelt sign, sterile sign, and red light.
The boarding requested.
Open up that door, get some deboarding out here. Boys, welcome to LaGuardia. Not a bad park job there either. Not a bad park job there either. Let's get some deboarding. Make sure they do it for us. You'll see amber dashes while the FADEC wakes up, then 0 RPM with the amber background, and then what? You actually just wait to turn it on till you're at the gate. All right. Well, let's take a look at Volanta real quick. Let's see how bad it was. Potomac approach is online, by the way, as soon as we leave Dulles. That's awesome. Let's end the flight. Review the flight. Check it out. Ooh, 307. Jeez, man. Golly. 43 minutes of flight time. 1.1 on the G's. Not too shabby. FS Dream Team is GSX focused now. Wish they would update airports. Yeah, right. There's our company traffic right there. Legendary. Looking good here in LaGuardia, guys. And that is pretty much going to do it today. Hope you guys all had a great time. Thank you so much for being here. Universe, appreciate your help with everything. Yeah, shout out to all you guys for being here, man. Much appreciated. Let's get some likes on the stream for not crashing this time. Shout out to Nathan as well for helping with the drivers too. You can taxi with APU off and one engine, so you spin the APU and you see the gate and the crew. Okay. All right. It's good to know. All right. Well, like I said, guys, appreciate everything, and we will see you on the next one. Peace. Happy Thanksgiving, too, if I don't talk to you guys before then.